Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. We're just going to wait for more people to join and then we'll get moving. Okay, so as I said, thanks for joining. This is our third webinar of a series of 3 on how to use TicketCo TV since the launch around 2 weeks ago. We've been through how to get set up as an organizer within TicketCo and start using TicketCo TV. We've also talked about the legal implications that would come with setting up a streaming event. Those are available on our website if you did miss them. So just a quick overview of kind of TicketCo in case you aren't working with us before. We're aiming to be the global standard for all events payments, and obviously with what's happened, streaming is a massive opportunity for organisers to stream content and still keep the business moving regardless of whether the doors are open. And we've seen some great success stories of our customers already, which again, the case studies will be available on our website. Everything we do is based on 3 key values, which is honesty, innovative, and engaged. So we engage with our partners, we work with our partners to understand their needs, and we build solutions to help them progress with their businesses. So why are we here today? As you know, the industry is on pause. All events are postponed and no one knows how long this crisis will last. Your audiences, on the other hand, are still out there needing entertainment probably more than ever and have turned to the only channel that is open, and it's the internet. Organisers and venues are now losing their position as the conduit between artists and their audiences, and revenue is starting to disappear. At the same time, costs are still there. So this is why we've launched TicketCo TV, and this is why we're hosting these webinars. So by the end of the webinar today, it should only be 10-15 minutes. We try to keep them as brief as possible, but you will understand how to get going with OBS Studio, how to create an event as well as pay-per-view tickets within the platform, and of course, any questions you have, we have Darren available in the chat to answer those. So post them in the chat if you have any questions. There'll be some time at the end of the webinar for a Q&A where you'll be able to ask any outstanding questions. Really important to highlight that we've developed a very in-depth PDF on how to get started. So from contacting TicketCo to being live with your event will all be available in this PDF. So everything you see today, we will move over quite quickly. But it just gives you a feel and a view of how it could all be pulled together. And then we'll send out the PDF post-webinar, and you can dive into that to get a deeper understanding if you're choosing to work with us. So I'm Joe Edwards, Key Account Manager in the UK. And we've also got Darren, who is the Customer Success Manager in the UK. So he is the person on hand to help people with the setup to their accounts. And he'll be available, as I said, in the chat to answer any questions you have from a tech point of view. So many of you will know already how to create an event within TicketCo. It's very simple. We've tried to keep the whole platform as simple as possible. So to create an event, you go to your organizer tab and create your first event. You add in the title of the event. You can still make it private. You can add images, you can add videos, you can have different texts, different links, etc. in there. This is what the customer will meet when they visit your website. So from then, when you sign up with TicketCo TV, you'll notice there's a new tab available called Technical Information. Within that tab, you'll be able to create a new streaming event. So you click Create, assign a URL or source, and then that will bring you to the next page, which is the URL and the stream key. So this will generate you your URL and stream key, which will need to be used in OBS software to link the systems together and ultimately add a paywall in front of your streams. Then you'd move into creating your ticket types. So you create a capacity name, create how many people you'd like to sell this to. And in the same breath, you'll be able to choose the option of pay-per-view tickets, which is normally under the category of we have normal tickets, merchandise, transport, etc. There is now a pay-per-view tab in there, which is unlocked as soon as you create your event in Technical Information tab. Here you can also use the normal features of TicketCo like upsells, promo codes, early bird discounts, all of that normal stuff that we have within our platform is available for streaming as well. So the equipment that's required, so you need a laptop. OBS is compatible with Windows, Mac, and Linux. You can use any streaming software, not just OBS, as long as it's RMTP compatible. OBS is a choice of ours because we've tested with it, we've used it, it's free. So it really is a one-stop solution to get your first event up and running. Again, if you want to go to the depths of using multiple locations and multiple all sorts, you can use different streaming softwares with TicketCo TV. You need an AMD FX series or Intel i5 2000 series processor. That's a minimum. You'd need a DirectX 10 EggNet graphics card and at least 4 GB of RAM available, which is recommended. The USB audio interface, you can purchase these if you haven't got one already. Most producers will. This is your sound card, and they range from anywhere between £60 to £100. And in terms of the input for video, you can use an iPhone or an iPad, but to do that, you'd need to download the OBS plugin from the website, and the link will be in the PDF, and you'd need to download the app from the App Store also. You can use GoPros, webcams, or even a professional camera, and we've got a lot of events going ahead live using full production setups with professional cameras. So to take a look at the OBS Studio, this is your OBS dashboard, and you'll be able to control and produce your content from this page pre, during, and post event. So when setting up your stream, you'll need to select the settings tab in the lower right corner of the page, which you'll see just at the bottom there. Select settings and you'll come through to your settings tab. If you select output on the left, you would need to change the output mode from simple to advanced. When you've done that, it would look like this. And you would then need to select streaming, which it should land on already, but you can see it's on the streaming tab. And you'll need to amend the bitrate to 6000. You'll need to amend the buffer rate to 2000 and the keyframe intervals to 0 seconds. Then you click on recording, which is just next to streaming. And here you'll be able to choose your storage location for the stream's recording within your device. So where would your recording of your stream land inside your device? Then we move on to audio. Within audio, you'll need to amend all tracks bit rates to 320 and then select the audio tab on the left-hand side to move to the next step. So now we're in audio. You'll need to disable the desktop mics if they're not already. I think this is a standard within the system, but make sure that's off. That will stop any audio coming from you or anyone around your laptop during the stream. You then need to go into all of the mics here. So you've got mics, auxiliary, audio, audio 2, audio 3, audio 4. They will all need to be set to your sound card. And you can do that via the drop-down menu in each box. Then we move to stream, which is available on the top left there. So once you're in stream, here you can input your server address and stream key, which the TicketCo platform generated for you when you built your event. At this point, all of your audio is set up to get going with the live stream. What we need to do is fix the video. So now onto the video inputs. To input your cameras, you need to select this small plus sign in the bottom left corner under scenes. It will show up that you can set intros, you can have live things plugged in as well. This is when you're using multiple inputs. You can have a closing screen, whatever you choose, it's all available here to build. But if you want to add a camera, you select the plus sign on the right-hand side there. So here you'll be able to create all the scenes that you'll have in your stream. So firstly, to input your cameras, you can use, as I said, professional cameras. You need to select a tab for that. If you've downloaded the OBS plugin and the app, you'll have an iOS camera option available in here. Select that if you were to use an iPhone or an iPad. So here is how you plug in all of your scenes available for your stream. So in summary, if you are already a customer of TicketCo, you can get started straight away. Just contact our support team at support@ticketco.net. Creating an event for TicketCo TV is as simple as it's creating a regular event. TicketCo will manage 2 out of the 3 parts in this concept. A lot of organisers will probably know a producer already, which can assist in the last part. This is referring to something in our previous webinar. We supply the paywall, we supply the event, we supply the streaming, the streaming functionality. You would need to have a producer, have an artist, have content, etc. TicketCo will continuously develop this further and share product updates. We have got an Apple TV app. and we're working on other TV suppliers also, simply because this is the preferred screen within the home for streaming. If you need some help getting started, get in touch. And if you have any questions, pop them in the chat on the right, and we'll send up the PDF later today so you can have a good read through. Everything's in there. And if you have any questions following that, get in touch and we can help you. So if you have any questions, crack on. Darren's available to answer those. We'll leave this open for maybe 5-6 minutes. So yeah, feel free to ask away. Thanks for joining. We'll keep you updated of any other webinars that are due to happen. There's none currently in the diary. But as I said, as things are developing so fast here, we'll make sure we keep you updated with everything that is released by us. Thanks for joining and have a good day.